that in this book, God says without works, faith is dead. Faith without works is dead, rather.
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile that with this idea?
Yeah, so you're not saved for your works, but you're saved. No, sorry, you're not saved by your works, but you're saved for your works. So that's the fruit in the cursing of the fig tree. It's like if I see a friend and he's claimed to be a Christian, but his entire life is reflecting the complete opposite, I would say to him, listen, I don't know what's between you and God. That's not my place. However, I have no evidence to see that the things that you actually confess have an actual,
It's really frustrating how even some well-meaning Protestant thinkers still miss the simple truth of Christian teaching on salvation. Take this statement for example. You're not saved by good works, but you're saved for good works. At first it sounds clear, but when you break it down, it actually makes very little sense unless you believe human beings are spiritual robots who automatically start doing good works the moment they are saved. But that would be a denial of free will. We don't become programmed machines after receiving grace. We still have to choose daily to cooperate with God's grace and live virtuously. Now, when you press them on this inconsistency, they often fall back on another familiar line. Well, if someone isn't doing good works, then they were never truly saved in the first place. But here is the irony. They end up using works as a test to validate whether someone's salvation was real. And in doing so, they quietly bring works right back to the center of salvation discussion, just not in an honest or explicit way. So while they reject the idea that works play a role in salvation, they still use works to measure if salvation is genuine. That's not consistent theology, it's a theological loophole. Catholicism, on the other hand, is straightforward. We are saved by grace through faith, but faith must be lived out in love and obedience or it dies.